All right, Ms. Cowden, since you've been online there, and let me call in the matter of People versus Neal on 2357778.
Dan Pollard on behalf of the people.
Ms. Cowden? I wonder if she's in another. Ground control to Ms. Cowden.
I'm here, Judge. I'm sorry I couldn't get my phone to work.
That's all right. And Ms. Neal, good morning. Ms. Neal is here. And that's also on ticket number 716673. Appearances for the record. Did I already do that?
Dan Pollard on behalf of the
All right, we did. And what are we going to do today? Sorry about that.
Your Honor, on the A ticket.
Yep.
I would amend that to allowing the B ticket, which is the case number 23 ending in 778. No proof of insurance. And then my understanding is she's got two C tickets, or two other tickets. I believe they're civil infractions. Are those still alive?
I don't see the registration plate ticket.
Judge, the one ending in 673 for the C ticket, the plate expired. I looked online, that was already defaulted.
Okay, so she's defaulted on
And
that.
then there was a second ticket that had an expired plate on it.
That would be the C ticket she's talking about. Registration plate, expired plate.
I thought they gave, it was weird. It was almost like two plate tickets. Let's see what I pull out here.
What's going to happen on the 5778 file? The operating without security.
That's the no proof of insurance.
Right.
So it would be an allowing, no proof of insurance, and if it's already been defaulted, there would be nothing on the C ticket.
Okay. So then amending the 5778 from the misdemeanor down to the civil infraction, no proof.
Correct.
All right. Ms. Cowden?
That is correct, Judge.
Okay. And then Ms. Neal, is that your understanding as well?
Yes.
Have any threats or promises been made to you in your plea of guilty?
No.
Entering your plea of guilty based on your own choice?
Yep.
And you were given an advice of rights, understand you waive them all, including the right to trial. So allow an unlicensed person to drive over on Hess on or about 12/22 of 23 in Buena Vista Township, County of Saginaw, State of Michigan.
Correct.
All right. Did you get your, anything you want to say on behalf of your client, Ms. Cowden?
No, Judge.
Okay. Were you able to get your license?
Yep.
Okay. What happened with the car?
Nothing. It's plates on there. They're not expired.
Okay. Well, it does have though that it said that in the notes that no tail lights. Did you get that fixed?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's do this. You do have a bond. So what I'll just do is I'll suspend since you got your license. And then with regard to the no proof, it'll be the 185 plus the 40 state minimum costs. So that'll take care of the bond will be applied. Now on your defaulted ticket, you may still have that to pay. I don't know if that's still out there, but you can set up payment plans. Okay, so you'll want to set up a payment plan so a warrant's not issued on it. And then anything else, Ms. Cowden?
No, thank you, Judge.
Anything else, Mr. Pollard?
No, you're not.
Take care, Ms. Neal. Let me, you have Dawkins as well.
Yes.
892-5255-3977979. Hello, Ms. Dawkins.
Hello.
Appearances for the record.
Deborah Cotton on behalf of the defendant.
I don't have the documents filed, Your Honor,
It's
but-
I have Garrett on this one.
What's that, Ms. Cowden?
I have Garrett Powell on this one.
Yeah,
It's not until 10, so he
Oh.
might have a different process.
All right. I guess I called that one early.
Okay,
Mr.
I'll come back.
Is that Robinson?
Mhm.
Yeah. Robinson's ready to go on both of them.
People versus Wilkins, 242637. Appearances for the record.
Hello, Herman, on behalf of Mr. Wilkins, Your Honor.
Dan Pollard on behalf of people.
We haven't reached the agreement in this matter. We'd ask to continue this on for trial, jury trial.
All discovery's been exchanged.
Yes.
Your Honor, the victim is present. She expressed a concern about some contact that's been going on. We'd ask you to emphasize the no contact order.
Is this involving, I see that, what's the relationship between the defendant and the victim?
I believe they're just neighbors.
Okay. Yeah. Have you contacted CST counseling?
Yes, I did.
And
They ain't getting back to me. I got it right here on text. I gave them my Gmail and everything,
Okay.
and they haven't reached back out to me. If you like
All
to send a text, you can.
no, no reason to doubt you. I will follow up with Ms. Joseph then. All right.
Your Honor, if I may say something.
No, you have an attorney, so anything you would say would be
I was
best.
talking about the CEST.
I'll talk to Ms. Joseph. Let's do this. So we'll continue on. When you say continue jury trial, it is going to go to jury trial, or you are just waiting? What's your?
I expect this, at this point, Your Honor, I'm expecting to do a jury trial.
All right. Is there a need for a final pretrial?
I don't think it would hurt.
I don't mind having one. Court doesn't mind.
Well, the court does mind. I don't have to do another hearing. I'd rather just go right straight to trial.
Well, I
All
guess
right.
we can go straight trial.
No, we'll just leave it on the same.
Mr. Pollard and I can keep in contact, and if we do reach some kind of agreement, we can let the court know.
And then, all discovery's been exchanged. There's no outstanding discovery.
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe it's all in exchange.
All right, then, we'll continue to, we'll just leave it on the regular trial track, so we'll be continuing to file pretrial.
If I might ask, Your Honor, just to let the court know, I am scheduled for vacation August 5th through those 2 weeks anyway. The first 2 full weeks of August.
All right. You have a letter in so that we,
I sent emails. If you want a physical letter, I can
no,
do
that's
that.
fine, as long as they have it all.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
File continued with all conditions, so no contact.
Gotcha.
People versus Miller on file number 242520.
Dan Pollard on behalf of people.
Your Honor, Anthony is asking for attorney Hoover on behalf of Ms. Miller, who's to my left. Ms. Miller, you'll be standing for your attorney.
Yeah, let me also, I have tickets 717098, A and C. And what are we gonna do today?
Your Honor, I believe we reached a resolution where Ms. Miller is going to be entering a plea to the A ticket, which is expired plates, and the C ticket, which is the improper plates. In exchange, the B ticket, the operating license period would be dismissed.
That's correct statement, Your Honor.
So A ticket entering a plea of responsible, and then the B ticket a plea of guilty, is that correct?
C
No.
ticket, plead
C
guilty.
ticket, I'm sorry, C ticket.
B ticket would be dismissed, Your Honor.
Ms. Miller, is that your understanding as well?
Yes, sir.
Any threats or promises been made to you in your plea of guilty?
No.
Entering your plea of guilty based on your own choice?
Yes.
You were given advice of rights, understand that you waive them all, including a right to a trial?
Yes.
All right. So going back to 5/2 of this year over on Dixie in Buena Vista Township, County of Saginaw, State of Michigan, did you have an improper plate on a vehicle on a public road? All right, anything further in taking the plea?
People are satisfied.
We're satisfied now.
And anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, she no longer has this vehicle. She's given it to a family member at this point, so I don't believe this is going to be an issue moving forward. I would be asking the court to give her fines and costs and give her about 60 days to pay this.
All right, so let's do this. Seems like A ticket and the C ticket, kind of like overkill. So let me 10 suspend the misdemeanor one. With regard to the registration plate, we'll do 60/40, so 100 altogether. Time to pay, we'll start with 60 days to set up the payment plan.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Yep, take care. Let's see.
Gonzalez does a little more.
All right, and that's a 9:30, so People versus Barnes on file numbers 233737 and 231909. Good morning, Ms. Barnes.
Cam Ballard on behalf of People.
Good morning, Your Honor. Anthony Gonzalez on behalf of Ms. Barnes, who's standing to my left at the podium.
And it's just a happy day that we have Ms. Barnes here. And what are we gonna do today?
Your Honor, I do understand that these have been set several times at this point. I would be asking the court to set both of them for bench trial. We would like to have the aggravated assault set to see what resolutions may be reached at the bench trial. And I believe the retail fraud search should translate, given that if there is going to be some resolution, we have to involve both these files.
So bench trial without waiving right to jury trial?
Yes, Your Honor, on both files, if the court would allow it.
Yeah, on 3737, but what about the 231909?
And Your Honor, I understand that there has been an offer placed by the people to plead with fines and costs. My concern is that if there's going to be some sort of plea reached on one of these files, it would be advantageous to do it on both files. And if I'm going to set one out, I should probably set both together, so that way we can possibly resolve these together. She is, from my understanding, still HIDA eligible, so that would be a possibility moving forward if that is something that we need to consider.
I see that there have been prior bench warrants in this case.
And Your Honor, I have clarified Ms. Barnes' address and phone number with me as well, given her my business card, so ideally this shouldn't be an issue moving forward. She is voluntarily appearing today and does work. She is gainfully employed at Wendy's. She is actually set to work at 11 o'clock today.
Okay, well, we'll make sure we get her back on her. Just looking at.
I'm sorry. Oh, yes, yes. 2826 Williamson Road. Yep.
Okay. Why don't we do this? We'll set the 2337s to a bench trial without waiving right jury trial. And then with regard to the other matter on 231909, just consider as another, maybe as a final pretrial. So we can keep them on track. So I think what we'll do is keep them on track for jury. We'll set them on the final pretrial date, but the aggravated assault case, we'll have as a bench trial without waiving right to jury trial. So, okay, anything else?
Nothing here. Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye. People versus Dawkins on file number 892-525-3977979.
Dear Paul, on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Deborah Cowton on behalf of the defendant. One of the tickets I was not assigned to yet, Judge, so you may not see my name on there.
Okay, is that the DWS?
Yes, but I will take care of it.
Okay, and you know what we're gonna do today?
Yes, Your Honor, I have offered to amend the A ticket to allowing a licensed person to drive, and the B ticket was just a warning on ticket number 3977979, and on ticket number 8925225, the B and C ticket have both defaulted, and I've offered to amend the A ticket, driving while license suspended, to allowing an unlicensed person to drive.
To allowance?
Yes.
Ms. Cotton?
That is correct, Judge.
Okay. And Ms. Dawkins, that's your understanding as well?
Yes,
Any threats or promises been made to you in your plea of guilty?
no,
Entering your plea of guilty based on your own choice?
yes,
You were given an advice of rights, understand that you waived them all, including the right to a trial.
yes,
Allowing an unlicensed person to drive on public roads on 11/17 of 2021 in City of Saginaw, County of Saginaw, and also on 5/26 of 2023 in the City of Saginaw, County of Saginaw, State of Michigan. Is that correct?
yes.
All right. Anything further, Ms. Cowden?
No, Judge.
Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, Ms. Dawkins, get your license yet, or where you at in that?
No, I'm trying to clear all this stuff up because I have to have a hearing first
Oh,
before
okay.
I can get my license.
Okay. All right. Since these are both City of Saginaw tickets, rather than having two separate, I'm going to attempt to suspend the 979, and I'll just put the fine over on 255. It saves about, so you're not paying double state fees. 175, 75, 50, and then time to pay, we'll start with 60. Alternative is 3. All right, we'll get that paperwork for you. Take care, Ms. Dawkins.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cowden. In the matter of People versus Castanon on 242381, 717-095A and C.
Good morning, Your Honor, Dan Ballard on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Robinson, appearing on behalf of Mr. Castanet, who's present here to my right.
Good morning. And what are we doing today?
My understanding, this also carries ticket 0717095, right?
That's correct.
What was that?
It's also with ticket 07170.
Yeah, I called both the A and C tickets.
Yeah. On A, he's gonna plead, responsible to no plates.
Yep.
B will amend to no proof of insurance,
Right?
and C will amend to allowing an unlicensed person to operate the vehicle. My understanding, he'll be pleading responsible and or guilty on those charges.
Correct, sir.
All right. And then, sir, any threats or promises been made to you in your plea?
No.
Entering your plea based on your own choice?
Yes.
You were given an advice of rights, understand that you waived them all, including the right to a trial?
Yes.
All right. On or about 4/28 of 24, were you over on James and 28 in Buena Vista Township, County of Saginaw, State of Michigan, allowing an unlicensed person to drive a motor vehicle?
Yes.
All right. Anything further in taking the pleas?
People are satisfied.
The defense is satisfied.
All right. Anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, Mr. Castanet tells me that he just started a new job, so he'll need time to pay.
And where is he working?
I do roofing and all types of stuff.
Okay. All right. Ten, suspend the A ticket, and then with regard to the file on 2381, let's save a little bit of state fees on that. 60/40, and then with regard to the allowing unlicensed person to drive. Do you know where you're at in license and transfer the vehicle? Have you done any of that yet, or?
I no longer have a vehicle. I decided not to get it. I wasn't going to, it had multiple things to wrong with it eventually. And as far as my license, I've had suspended since last year and just trying to catch up. It's, you know, I was beginning to pay and then this came, so it's like continuously.
Yeah, do you know what suspended your license?
Back in 2 years ago, it was my driving under influence. And I no longer.
Did you have only one or two of those?
I had two.
Two, okay, so you're gonna have to go through the administrative process to get that back. All right. With regard then, you probably, if you're gonna, how long ago was that? You said 2 years ago, was your last one?
2 years ago, yeah.
All right.
So,
All right. With regard to the C ticket, then 75, 75, 50, time to pay, start with 60. All right. Alternative is 3.
Thank you, Judge.
Good luck with everything.
We're still at the same address? Mr. Casson? Still at the same address?
Yes.
I'll just send the paperwork to Elmwood.
Okay. Yeah.
Ms. Calton, you have Ledbetter?
She's coming out.
Oh, she?
She's on her way.
Okay. In the matter of People versus Gonzalez, 892-6571.
Here, Paul, for the people, Your Honor.
Got briefing for Ms. Gonzalez.
Okay, and what are we doing today?
The people have offered to amend the driving while license expired charge to allowing an unlicensed person to drive.
That's correct statement of the plea agreement. My client is prepared to avail herself of that offer.
All right. Ms. Gonzalez, is that your understanding as well?
Yes,
Any threats or promises been made to you in your plea of guilty?
no,
Entering your plea based on your own choice.
yes,
You were given a device of rights. Understand that you waived them all, including the right to a trial.
yes,
On or about 4/18 of this year, over in Congress in the city of Saginaw, county of Saginaw, state of Michigan, allowing an unlicensed person to drive a motor vehicle.
yes,
Anything further in taking the plea?
No, I believe you complied.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor, my client has taken the necessary steps to get her license back. She has that now.
She has her license now?
Yes, she does. She understands this is wrong, wanted to take care of everything, including getting her license and legal matters. I would simply ask that the court assess minimum fines.
Anything, do the people know what her driving record is?
As far as I know, this is one standing here, it's fine with
Oh.
what's been said.
All right. All right, well, since she has her license, you have $10? Take care of that today?
yeah, I can take care of that.
All right. Good luck with everything. Take care.
Thank you.
Just have a seat. What's that? No, still not there anyway. All right.
People versus Leslie on 1823.
Morning.
Morning.
Here, Paul, for the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Again, Robert Robinson, appearing on behalf of Mr. Leslie, President tomorrow.
All right, and what are we doing today?
Judge, it's my understanding after conversation with my client, that the ambulance man was unfortunately killed in an accident shortly after receiving his ticket. So according to the prosecutor, it's going to be dismissed.
That's an accurate statement, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, all right then.
Thank you, Judge.
Yep, take care.
Robinson's got that one.
People versus Garth, 716977.
Here, Paul, for the people, Your Honor.
Robert Robinson, appearing on behalf of Ms. Garth, who's approaching the podium as we speak.
Good morning, Ms. Garth.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. And what are we doing today?
Your Honor, the people have offered to amend the driving while unlicensed charge to allowing an unlicensed person to drive and to nolly cross the ticket, the expired plates of one driving.
That's a correct statement, Your Honor. I talked to my client, she's going to accept that offer this morning.
Okay. Any threats or, and that's your understanding, ma'am?
No.
That's not your understanding, or?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Any threats or promises been made to you in your plea of guilty?
No,
Entering your plea based on your own choice?
yes,
You were given an advice of rights, understand you waived them all, including the right to a trial.
yes,
All right. So going back to March 20th of this year, over on Hess in Buena Vista Township, County, Saginaw, State of Michigan, did you allow an unlicensed person to drive a motor vehicle?
yes.
All right. Anything further in taking the plea?
You've been satisfied.
People are satisfied, Your Honor.
Anything further in taking the plea?
Judge.
Or anything you want to say about your clients?
Yes, Your Honor. I talked with my client. She tells me that she's never had a license, but after this incident, she's going to get her license right away when she takes care of these fines and costs. And I would also ask for minimum fines and costs and time to pay.
Okay. What, you know what she's done, what have you done, ma'am, in getting your license so far?
Well, I've been
Anything?
studying. Cause I had a person I was taking care of, he was 93 and he just had a pacemaker did, and he wasn't supposed to have it. And the day of the surgery, that's when I found out. I was on my way to pick up my friend with license to go to the hospital. But the police knew, and he went on let us win after he seen that they could get in the car, she had license.
Were you born in 63?
Yes.
Do you have some other outstanding tickets or?
No.
No. Yeah, you had some. Go back 2004. All right. Well, let's do this. Every year or every 6 months, I believe, the state does a driving clinic or a driver restoration clinic to help people get their license. It's kind of a one-stop shopping. So you may want to, if you don't have it by then, probably within the next 4 months or so, there should be another one.
Okay.
So you'll want to do that. Let's see. $25 fines and costs, and $75 and $50 are the state fees. Time to pay, we'll start with 60 days. We'll work with you on your time to pay. And I'll turn it to the street. Anything else?
No, thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am. We'll get that paperwork quick. In the matter of 389.
Was that one?
This is Ms. Collins.
She's outside.
Okay. And
Smith is 10:15. What's that?
I think she might be able to.
She might be.
is it Gara?
It is.
Okay.
She's supposed to be on Wednesday.
Yep. I do.
And this one is 10:15.
Hello?
Hello, Ms. Guerra. I'm gonna call your cases now. Your attorney is here, so in the matter of People versus Guerra on 715-763, 715-791C, and A. Appearances for the record.
Garrett Cowell on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning. Robert Smith on behalf of your owners appearing via Zoom.
And what are we gonna do today?
The people have offered to nollie cross the remaining A charge, driving while licenses, ticket number 715763. And we've offered to nollie cross that ticket. The B and C ticket on that have already defaulted. And on ticket number 715791, the people are offering to amend the A charge to allowing unlicensed person to drive. The B ticket has already defaulted, and we're asking the defendant to plead guilty as charged to the C ticket.
It is a correct statement, Your Honor. I went over that offer with Ms. Guerra this morning, and she would like to know with that offer.
Okay. Ms. Guerra, is that your understanding as well?
Yes.
All right. On the one ticket, the 5763, just to let you know, the B and C tickets defaulted, meaning that you still owe on those. So you'll have to start making payments on those if you haven't already, or pay them off if you haven't already.
Okay.
Because that won't affect anything in the sense of while your A ticket's been dismissed, you're still responsible on the B and C tickets. Now going with the other tickets, the ending in 791 A and C, have any threats or promises been made to you in your plea of guilty?
No.
Entering your plea of guilty based on your own choice?
Yes.
And you were given advice of rights, understand you waive them all, including the right to a trial.
Yes.
On or about 10 of 22, were you over on Outer in Buena Vista Township, County of Saginaw, State of Michigan, operate a motor vehicle or allowing an unlicensed person to drive a motor vehicle on a public road?
Yes.
And you had an improper registration, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, anything further in taking the plea?
Your Honor.
Nothing.
Anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, she is working currently at McDonald's. She did just recently acquire that job. She is also in the process of trying to get her license back. She's just got some income and fine related things that are holding her up, but she is attempting to make payments and attempting to go through that process.
So what we'll do is plead guilty on C ticket 10, suspend what I'm gonna do then is just put the fine incorporated in the A ticket. It'll save a little bit in state fees. $150 fines and costs, 75 and 50. Time to pay, we'll start with 60 days, alternative is 3. Anything else? All right. Good luck, Miss Garrett. Take care.
Thank you. So,
This comes ready to go.
In the matter of People versus Ledbetter on 892-6629A.
Here, call for people, Your Honor.
Deborah Cotton, on behalf of the defendant, my client's going to plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed person to drive.
That is an inaccurate statement, Your Honor. My offer was allowing a suspended personnel to drive contrary to MCL 257904, Section 2. And that's recommended fines and costs at $300.
Not allowing an unlicensed person, allowing suspended person to drive. And what do you say the recommended fines were?
Recommended fines and costs at $300.
And I don't have his driving record, Judge. I'm not sure why they're doing a suspended instead of an allowing.
Maybe the ghost of Mr. Purcell's reappearing. I don't know. Let me check here. Or Mr. Brandt immersed himself inside the office of the prosecutor. I don't know.
Must have.
Well, I got 42 items. Can't tell which one is which.
There was an associated case with this charge, Your Honor. It was a UDAA. I wasn't able to ascertain what exactly that is. I believe it is something to do with a theft of vehicle.
Or joyriding.
Or joyriding, yes. And that case was dismissed. And I also questioned whether the defendant has had a license since it was originally revoked. And the date I have is July 2011.
Let me see if I can bring up the other. Have they even charged on the other case?
Yes, Judge, I was assigned to that.
Oh, were you?
It was dismissed.
Oh, was it? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Is that what your client wishes to do though?
I'm gonna talk to him because I don't see why we can't do allowing an unlicensed
All right.
person to drive, because that's what we do on all of these.
All right. So am I gonna reset this? or
I
you
guess, yeah, move it for a final pretrial.
want- Okay. I'll just put offer. So, okay, continue to final pretrial.
Thank you, Judge.
Yep, take care. Okay. And is your client here, Mr. Collison?
Your Honor, I spoke to Mr. Miller on Friday. He indicated he was gonna be at a funeral today. However, I did talk to him about possible pleas in this matter. I could have just 1 minute to talk to the prosecutor, we may be able to.
Sure, but
Okay.
I'm a little suspect on Mr. Miller, anything he says, because on 1/25/23 failed to appear, 9/6/23 failed to appear, 11/20/23 failed to appear, December of 23 recalled the bench warrant, and then on 2/5/24 failed to appear. And I don't believe he's, but if there's an offer, I can put it on there, so next time we catch up with them, maybe we can resolve the matter. But all right.
I could have just 1 minute.
Oh, sure.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I thought this was at 10:30.
Yeah, we said it.
Yeah, but it doesn't appear well, let's put it this way. If I were taking the odds on whether Mr. Miller were gonna appear, definitely, no, I don't think I would give that one.
Yeah, he had a bunch of other citations that have been defaulted and, I'd have no problem offering, allowing, and if he wants to try and sign up for a plea, that's fine.
Would it be all right if, once we catch up with him, we can take the plea at the time of the arraignment on the bench warrant?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with
Do
that.
you want me to wait until the appointed time? Why don't we at least do that? We'll get the appointed, we'll wait the 8 minutes to have him not appear. If he appears, then by act of the good Lord, we can resolve it today.
Very good, thank you.
In the matter of People versus Frederick Hunt on 4361288, 4284503, A, B, and C. Appearances for the record.
Here, Paul, on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
And good morning, Your Honor. Robert Robinson, appearing on behalf of Ms. Hunt, Mr. Hunt, who's not present.
Okay. We'll note that the defendant has failed to appear on the furnishing false or forged information to a police officer. Bench warrant, 2,500 cash surety, 10% bond. And then on the A, B, and C, note that the defendant has failed to appear. I think Judge Clark must have failed writing between the lines. Kindergarten or something. That's where it's all over. Defendant failed to appear. Cash warrant, 2,500 cash surety, 10%. Bond forfeiture. And then on the window tint, we'll just default judgment. Oh, I think that's next door. Kind of failed to appear. Default judgment. All right. Yeah, if you do get a hold of them, just bring them in. Thank you.
Yeah.
People versus Robinson on 892-5403. Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Hollard on behalf of people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Cornelius Swims on behalf of Mr. DeQuavius Robinson, who is present in the courtroom and standing at the podium.
And what are we gonna do today?
Your Honor, I've agreed to amend the charge to operating careless. My understanding, he'll be pleading responsible to the amended charge.
And that is correct, Your Honor.
All right, anything you wanna say on behalf of the client? then?
No, Your Honor, I would just ask for time to pay whatever clients and callers can get them.
Okay. You know what the, oh, I see, ran two stuff. Was there, corresponding charges as relating to it, or?
No, but.
It was that Ray and Weber, northbound Ray. Yeah.
I'm just trying to open it up here.
All right. Well, let me do this. Let me go. So then, Mr. Robinson, by the plea, even though there's gonna be some points, your attorney was able to, there's some pretty hefty sanctions associated with a reckless charge. So she was able to avoid that. I guess I'm a little concerned that running stop signs in that area is, you know, you were on Ray. Yeah.
There was a
situation.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
That's all right.
I believe there was I have the right case here. Before I start talking here. I think I got the wrong one. Hold on, there's a couple of Robinsons up.
Yeah. You don't have any pending matters, do you? No. Last one was with Judge Borello in 21.
No, I think last one with Clark.
Judge Clark.
Yeah, but it just got a dismissal.
Okay.
So I think that's reckless driving. I'm sure I have nothing else pending.
All right. Let me do this.
Nope, the only charge was the reckless driving.
So we'll do 140 altogether. Time to pay. We'll start with 60 days and we'll work with you on your time to pay. So as long as you're just making a payment every month, that extends it out a month. If there's a little bit of time that you may miss, make sure you contact the court if there's some financial issues, just so a bench warrant's not issued.
Okay.
All right, you're lucky, Mr. Robinson. Thank you, Ms. Swims. Thank you.
Is he still on same address, Arkansas?
Yeah.
No, Osprey.
In the matter of People versus Miller on ticket number 2512340. Defendant, appearances for the record.
Dan Pollard on behalf of people, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Charles Collins on behalf of defendant Miller.
All right. Given that this is the 5th bench warrant, the defendant failed to appear. Let's do this. I'm going to put a hold. I did put the offer. I'm going to note also that please take offer at any time defendant appears. Take plea to offer. Appears. Then impose fine. Okay. All right. If that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you. Take care, Mr. Carlson.
Did you issue the bench warrant?
I did. That's why I made the note of for whether the reigning judge. Yeah, you too. Take care, Mr. Carlson. People versus Kolak on 3574188.
Dan Pollard on behalf of people.
John Biemski on behalf of Ms. Kolak, Judge. She called my office this morning. I went to answer the phone. The girl said she was on the line. She wasn't on the line. So I tried to call her back on my cell phone, no luck, voicemail full. And I texted her and I didn't get a response. So it was kind of strange because she did call.
All right, well, This is their second bench warrant, so let me do, defendant failed to appear, bench warrant, $200 cash bond, but we'll hold off 48 hours in case you get a hold of her.
Okay, sounds good, Judge.
Thank you.
I'll keep trying.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.